Hey beauties, today we are up close and personal because as you can guess from the title of the video, we're going to be showing you how to create an easy and effortless winged eyeliner look. So if you want to see how, just keep on watching. There are many different eyeliners on the market such as pens, gels, liquids and pencils. I suggest that you go through and try each one and see what best works for you. In today's video I'm using our EYE INK eyeliner and a small eyeliner brush. You can use an angled brush as well if you prefer. I just like using a precise makeup brush like this so I can get a really sharp tip. The EYE INK eyeliner is a squeezable and highly pigmented jet black cream eyeliner and dries down to a matte finish. This has very strong stay put power, so I highly suggest using it for winged liner, especially if you have watery eyes. I just want to squeeze some of your product out on a flat surface. I'm just using a makeup palette. I've squeezed some product out on here, and what you want to do is you want to dip your brush into the eyeliner, but make sure you wipe off any excess product. If you have too much, it can get messy, so make sure you wipe the brush back and forth on the surface that doesn't have any eyeliner on it. Once your brush is coated, what you want to do is you want to line your eye starting from the inner corner and making your way to the outer corner. As you get to the outer corner, you do want to go a little bit thicker. Always start with a smaller line and you can build up how thick you want it as you go along, because obviously you can add more product if needed rather than trying to take away the product. Another tip is if you want to do some little dots, if you don't have a steady hand, then you can connect the dots to make it easier for you. When applying my eyeliner, I do like to hold the brush sideways. That way you can just let the brush do all the work for you. And when I get towards the outer corner, I tend to turn the brush the other way and pull in instead to make that line a little bit thicker and join the rest of the eyeliner. The next step is creating your wing. Now everyone is individual. It depends on personal preference of how angled you want your wing. If you want it really stylized, you can go really high up or you can do elongated. Traditionally speaking, to create a flattering wing, think of the wing as an extension of your bottom lash line. You can use a straight object, for example your makeup brush, to use the line as a guide. Then put a dot where you want your wing to end, and then draw a line from your bottom lash line to the dot to create your wing. Alternatively, you can use the tape method. What I suggest is taking some tape off and putting it on the back of your hand to weaken the adhesive. That way you're not taking off any makeup that you've applied underneath, and the skin around your eye area is very sensitive, so you don't want to put this directly on there because it can be harsh and you don't want to damage it. Here I'm just extending my lower lash line. I personally like to do an angle following my lower lash line, and I've wiped off any excess product from the brush just to get a rough guideline, really faint, so I can go back in with more eyeliner and really sharpen that line. Doing it this way and making it faint just helps with any mistakes, and you can build up rather than take away. So doing your line here and extend it however far you prefer. As you can see, I've defined the eyeliner. Now the next step is to connect and fill. So what you want to do is you want to connect the end of your tail along with the line that you created first along that lash line. And then you want to fill that triangle gap. Personally, what I like to do is I like to connect 3/4 of the way. That way we don't have a really thick line towards the outer edge. And then I just do a little flick to make it really sharp. So what I've done here is I've just connected it roughly. I've gone halfway 3/4 and then flick out towards the end. And then what you want to do here is you just want to fill in this triangle gap. And then I like to turn the brush around once again and just drag to fill in that line. And just tidy up your wing as you go along. Make it as thin or as thick as you wish. I'm going to make it a little bit thicker on the outer corner. Now that your wing is in place, what you can do is tidy it up if you need, or if you've made any mistakes. You can grab a pointed cotton tip. This is one from our sister brand, My Eco Beauty Kit. Apply some makeup remover and just wipe the edges of your wing to really sharpen it up. And then you can also apply some concealer on a flat brush to further intensify that wing. It's all up to preference, but I prefer to leave this section quite thin because for everyday wear I do like to wear a flared out lash, so having this thinner will create that cat eye effect. And if you're feeling extra creative, try doing an inner corner wing using the same techniques, except what you want to do is, instead of following the bottom lash line to draw out your point, you want to follow the top lash line. And to further intensify that sultry eye, if you want to, apply some of the eyeliner in your waterline. And that is it for our winged liner tutorial. We hope our tips and tricks helped. Let us know in the comments below what your favourite kind of eyeliner is to achieve your feline flick. And thank you guys so much for watching. We'll talk soon.